got this all scraped down. This is the Quickset, and I'm going to put all-purpose joint compound on here. This is all dry, and I'm going to put a little bit of joint compound on here now. And if you have your patch fairly smooth with the second coat of Quickset, then it's easier to put this on there, you know? I think what I'm going to do, I've got a 4-inch knife here. It's a broad knife. I'm going to change over to my 6-inch knife just so that I can kind of bridge over the whole patch area. I'm going to go just beyond it at the top and the sides, because I want that patch to disappear. Gotta play with it a little bit. I want to put on enough so that I've still got a little bit of mud over the top of it so that I can sand it. Now see that line there? Got just something inside the mud. You know, just a little piece of grit causes that. Look at that. I don't know what's in there. So I'll have to grab some extra mud and try that again. Okay, I think that's good. I'll let that dry. I'm gonna let that dry all the way. And then I'm gonna lightly sand that and see if I need to put some tight skim material on there. I see one other little spot right down in here. Just have to kind of do that. I don't have to get it perfect, but I'm going to get it close enough so that when I sand that, if I have to do anything, I'll put just a little bit of tight skimming material over there. The same thing, and I'm just calling it a tight skim because that's what you do after this, okay? Because I want this to blend in really good to my existing. The whole idea here is to not see a patch at all, and I think I'm achieving that. Here's something important I want to talk about. Now that I got this coat on here, the coat of all-purpose mud over the Quickset, you've got to let this dry all the way. I want all of that moisture out of here before you take a sanding pad to here and sand this area. Okay, even if it's slightly questionable, don't hit the sander on here, a sanding pole or a sanding pad or a paddle sander, whatever you're going to use to sand that. Wait until this is 100% dry, because if you don't, and you might think, oh, the top surface looks okay, I'll just kind of brush it down with sandpaper. That sandpaper will eat right onto the area where it's going to be wet, and you're going to drag stuff all over the place. Now you're going to have to do another coat of mud. You know, if that happens to you, hey, it's not the end of the world. You'll have to put some more mud on there and go over it again. But I'm just letting you know, it's much better to just wait for it all to turn the same color as the surrounding patch area, okay? You'll know when it's dry, trust me. Then you can lightly sand that down, take a quick look at it, and if you need to, you're gonna put a tight skim over that and blend it in. If you tight skim it, you're gonna do this area, and then you may want to extend it out just a little bit further. The idea here is we don't want to have any sort of bump here. And I think we did a good job here. This looks nice along here. Can't even see that patch there, can you? Well, we're not done, but when we are, it'll look great.